Don't buy an Apple TV right now. Seriously, put your wallet away and cancel that order. You probably watched the latest keynotes expecting Cupertino to drop a massive living room update, and when the stage went totally dark on home tech, a lot of people assumed the product line was dead. But the silence is actually hiding what might be the most aggressive hardware pivot we have seen from them in a decade. Behind closed doors, they are quietly building a 2026 model that will completely cannibalize the entry-level console market and flip your smart home upside down. Honestly, I'll believe some of this when I see it, but the leaks pouring out of the supply chain right now are absolutely insane. To understand why this is such a massive deal, we have to talk about the silicone inside these little black boxes. The current Apple TV 4K is a great daily driver for basic Netflix and YouTube. It feels snappy, it does the job, and you happily pay the Apple tax for that clean interface with zero intrusive ads. But let's be real, that processor is aging fast. It was designed for a totally different era of media consumption. What we are hearing from heavy hitters like Mark Gurman is that Apple is entirely skipping a generation for the 2026 model. They are not just tossing in a slightly binned chip from last year's standard iPad. They are allegedly dropping in a massive, professional-grade processor, the exact same heavy-duty silicon running the highest-tier premium smartphones right now. Wait, really? A smartphone Pro chip in a TV box? Yes, it makes perfect sense when you look at TSMC 3 nanometers yields. Production is getting insanely efficient, and putting a beast of a processor into a chassis that actually has an active cooling fan means one thing: zero thermal throttling. You're going to get sustained, peak performance that your iPhone could only dream of. Suddenly, this little puck under your television brings true hardware ray tracing right to your living room. We are talking about realistic lighting, shadows, and reflections behaving exactly like they do in the real world. It completely transforms the Apple TV from a casual media player into a legitimate gaming machine. I am curious, though, are you guys actually playing games on your Apple TV right now? Or is it strictly a movie machine? Let me know down in the comments, because I want to see if anyone is really pushing their current hardware. But throwing a fast chip at the problem is only half the battle. You need memory. This is the secret bottleneck nobody talks about with streaming devices. Right now, devices barely have enough visual workspace to keep your main apps suspended in the background. The 2026 model is expected to literally double the active RAM capacity. The reporting out of the ELEC and DG Times points to a massive memory standard upgrade, which is going to make the entire user experience feel incredibly light and instantly responsive. You will be able to pause a heavy AAA game, pull up 4 different security camera feeds, and jump straight back into a 4K movie without a single dropped frame or stutter. So why are we waiting until 2026 for this? The answer is industry politics and massive supply chain warfare. Ming-chi has noted the intense pressure on memory components lately, and reports from Mac Attacker back this up. Every major tech corporation on Earth is fighting for the exact same high-performance memory chips, and data centers are buying them up by the millions to feed their hungry artificial intelligence servers. Sourcing these parts is an absolute bloodbath right now. Apple delaying the hardware launch is a strategic move to secure enough components so they do not face massive back orders on day one. This leads us right into the biggest reason for this supercharged hardware: local artificial intelligence and smart home processing. Right now, when you ask your smart assistant to turn off the lights, that voice command travels from your living room up to a cloud server, processes the request, and bounces all the way back to your house. It is annoying, and it feels slow. The upcoming Apple TV is designed to process complex data entirely locally. It becomes the ultimate smart hub. No disten servers, no cloud lag. It thinks on its own instantly. Your entire Apple ecosystem gets a brain transplant. Then we have the wireless communication overhaul. You probably have gigabit internet, yet your movies still randomly buffer. It drives me crazy. Shrimp Apple Pro has shared rumblings about custom-designed internal components. And when you cross-reference that with supply chain chatter, it looks like Apple is designing its own custom wireless chip. We're talking about bringing the Wi-Fi 7 standard straight to the living room. It means a massively wider signal highway and zero interference from the 20 other smart devices screaming for bandwidth in your house. Ross Young frequently gives us the exact details on display panels. But since the Apple TV does not have a screen, the focus here is strictly on what powers your existing OLEDs and mini LEDs. Externally, do not expect a redesign. It will still look like that elegant dark block sitting quietly on your shelf. A media box should blend into your home decor, not light up like a spaceship. The magic is the powerhouse of technology hidden inside, giving you perfect seamless integration with every single device you own. The software demands are moving at a terrifying pace. Older models are already starting to lose tvOS support because those ancient chips physically cannot run modern operating systems. The era of the simple streaming stick is dead. The 2026 Apple TV is a long-term investment. If your current box is literally smoking and broken, sure, go buy the current model today. It is reliable. But if you have a working setup right now, do not waste your money upgrading yet. Hold on to your cash. The 2026 upgrade is going to dictate the future of the smart home for the next 5 years. And missing out on that just to get a slightly faster menu today is a massive mistake. How old is the streaming box sitting under your TV right now? If it is surviving until 2026, keep it right there.